Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Sean Diddy Combs, I know you are crying a river. The prosecution has leaked Diddy. Can y'all hear me? The prosecution has leaked Diddy's worker pics, everything that we are shown in trial, and they also released the pics of that filthy hotel room Diddy was staying in with literally 99 bottles of baby oil on the wall and a suitcase, a little mini suitcase full of cash. Y'all, what was Diddy doing with that cash? Now that Cassie lets us know that they paid the Smex workers in cash, Diddy was ready to have a grand old time. The only thing is, who is the girl, right? Hey, y'all can hear? Thank you, Moses. The only thing is, who is the girl that was in the room with Diddy? Because whoever she is, Diddy is 100% going to pin that on her. Diddy already facing life. He facing forced labor. He facing everything. He cannot in his life at all, ever face those drug charges, baby. It's a wrap. He might as well just dig a ditch and lay himself in it like he's Wile E. Coyote waiting for the Roadrunner. Anyway, y'all, let's get into this because I want to go through over the pics that we saw in court. The prosecution has now released them. The prosecution is not playing. On top of that, we got to talk about what's going on between Gina and Young Miami. Is Young Miami testifying for Diddy? Now, listen, you know I'm a big fan of Young Miami, but is she really going to be the best person on trial to testify for the defense? Is that who you want? Given a character witness, somebody that literally confirmed that Diddy was forcing Gina to have freak offs, somebody that was like, I love being your neighbor. And then to be like, no, I was just joking, even though we find out in court that Cassie said he had a thing for it. But guess what? There's also rumors that the feds are going to make Gina Hun testify. I don't know about that because I was in court today and I noticed a disturbing trend that Diddy, and this must be what Diddy has to do to keep Gina happy. Diddy is saying stuff like, Diddy's team is asking everybody that knows Cassie that gets on that stand. I heard Cassie was jealous of Gina. And this ain't no shade to Gina. Actually, shut up. Yes, it is. Diddy did not value or respect you, and he never even made you number one. We didn't even really know about you until Tasha K. Yes, you were busy torturing Cassie. Yes, you were busy torturing Young Miami, but we didn't know about you until the Tasha K interview and Young Miami cursed you out. So how much could he have valued you? Anyway, y'all, listen, let's get into this. Let's start with the pictures first. I really want to go over the pictures. This is the pictures. Some people are saying they need to force Gina to testify. Why would you want Gina testifying? And here's the thing, right? Oh, thank you. House of Wild said, loving you and your in-person coverage, sending more blessings your way. Hi, guys. My name is Tissa, and Gucci think I love them. Listen, I'm on the court steps Monday through Friday doing my thing. You guys, I already said this is a love letter. Thank you guys so much for the fun funding. I don't even want to call it fan funding. Thank you for being family and looking out for me. I really do appreciate everybody that's been sending me cash apps, super chats, hitting up the PayPal. I really appreciate it. You guys know I'm paying for this out of my own pocket. Anyway, y'all don't care. Y'all know the deal. Thank you. Okay. But let's get into these pictures because, again, but before we do, let's talk about Gina and Young Miami. First of all, let me say this. There's rumors going around that what made Cassie sue Diddy is the fact that Diddy's team said during the pandemic, Cassie moved back home with her parents. And I said, y'all can't be serious. Cassie moved back home with her parents during that pandemic. And that was proof that Alex and Cassie were broke. Alex is not just a personal trainer. They keep trying to play him. He is a celebrity fitness trainer. That man was at least making $200K to $500K. And after a while, how much money do you need? Cassie already had this life that all the girlies were dreaming of, including Young Miami, including Gina. Cassie had that life. And guess what? It got a Smex trafficking charge. I'm sure she was fine to take the 100,000s that Alex makes a year and have a nice, comfortable life with friends and family that love her. But on top of that, Do you guys realize how dumb it sounds to say that's the gotcha card? Are people even listening to the BS that Diddy is actually pushing? You think it's a gotcha to say that a young family during the panorama of bread, I don't know if they still restricting people for saying the pandemic, move back in. Who's this? I don't know. Move back in, right? Move back in with the parents. Half the world moved back in with their parents. Half the babies walking around today were made because somebody moved in with their boyfriend or girlfriend, because with the no contact rule, if you didn't live close to your relatives or move in with people you like, you were not allowed to see them for like a year or a year and a half. Half the babies walking around in kindergarten, it hasn't been 5 years, half the babies walking around in kindergarten right now was made from the pandemic. How was that? Like, are people listening to the dumb shit that Diddy's saying? It doesn't even make sense. It's like he's saying something and people are like, yep, that makes sense. Wow, you moved back home. And Cassie looked at them on the stand and was like, that's not why we moved back home, and she just let it go. But I feel you, Cassie. Ain't nothing like being unbothered when you got 30 million in your bank account. Let's see, you probably had to get Devlin's wig door 33% because he did it pro bono. You still got 20 million in your bank account. I know Cassie is like, anyway, Alex, the brokies are talking again. Please turn the TV off. Their noise is just too loud, right? Not even that. She don't even got to ask Alex anymore. She's literally like, hello, Alex, to the second wing. Can you please tell the butler to turn the pores off? They're talking too much, right? Anyway, Cassie Joe, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Ooh, Senior Redley, a nurse you can trust. Shout out to nurses for National Nursing Week said, I really appreciate all that you do. You're doing a great job. Oh, thank you. I'm definitely your number one. You're my number one too. Love. Anyway. Hold on, right? Diddy's, there we go. Love. TLD said, your heart is pure. Oh, thank you. And your spirit is fire in a lovely way. Thank you. Thank you. I was raised in a death mortal with mama and daddy Tissa tells. Baby, I was raised by wolves in the best way. Anyway, Tamara said, you're doing a phenomenal job. This is your breakthrough time. Oh, you guys, thank you so much. Anyway, we're about to get to the pictures. Just waiting for a few more of y'all to come in. Just give me 3 minutes because let me just talk my trash, right? So anyway, Happy said, Tissa, I've made myself your official prayer warrior. Thank you, Mama. Please cover me in the blood of Christ. You had this Tattletale member worried about you this morning. I was seriously praying for you and we'll continue. Thank you. We love you over here. You guys, I was just running late. Literally, somebody was like, aren't you worried about something happened to you? I'm like, I don't even know when I'm showing up. If somebody's gonna good luck hiring an assassin to take me out. I don't even know when I show up. So, I mean, good luck. If you can outsmart even my all over morning routine, good luck. Nicola said, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, but think about it, right? So Cassie moved in. They trying to say it was a money grab. Second of all, people are like, Cassie really flipped out and decided to sue him when she saw Young Miami with the Revolve thing, when she saw this and that. Y'all, you got to start rewriting history. You got to start. What YouTube netizens, were we all not keying and clowning Young Miami for the way Diddy had her in the nosebleed seats of the BET Awards and she was literally fighting on Twitter with Gina and getting dragged by the whole internet for being a dum-dum? Even JT was like, girl, sit down. What are you doing? And Young Miami was like, yeah, thank you, Poppy. How are people really rewriting history? That Diddy was taking Young Miami seriously when the whole internet was clowning Young Miami, that Diddy wouldn't even claim her. He was calling her a shorty wop. Are y'all serious? We got to stop. As a people, we have to stop. And by people, I mean human beings, baby. The fact that people are rewriting history to make it seem like Young Miami was Diddy's chosen and bona fide when he was literally playing her. Are you serious? That's what made Cassie fill out looking at the next woman, knowing what she got to do, putting one leg up for some change. Are y'all serious? I don't care if Young Miami liked it or not. She thought Diddy made her sit and being a woman. I guess so. What Cassie has to say, sitting alone in a dark hotel room for days on end, I guess that would make me reflect on sitting in my woman. I can't do nothing else but sit on the bed like a dog, waiting for him to come back. I guess you are reflecting on your womanhood. Anyway, Yolanda Travis said, keep being awesome. Dinner on me. Oh, thank you, Yolanda. And I'm going to eat that right on up. Anita Wilson, oh my God, y'all feeding me good tonight. Thank you so much for the super chat. And Malvina Cook, thank you. You said, love you, Tissa. Keep up the awesome work. Thank you, Malvina. I really appreciate it. And also, Crystal Everhart said, loving your coverage. I hope you can go the whole trial with us. Stay safe, girl. Listen, I'm going to go as far as my bank account can go. Y'all love calling me broke. So I'm going to rub my little 2 pennies together. What's everybody calling YouTubers broke? I'm gonna rub my little 2 pennies together and see how far they can get me. Hopefully I can stay for the entirety of the trial. Okay. So, right? Everybody rewriting history, right? Is Young Miami going to testify? I don't know, Giannis. Thank you so much for the super chat. I really honestly don't know. She could be testifying for Diddy's team. They haven't released their thing of witnesses. Young Miami did say he made her feel like a woman. Again, I have a long memory, okay? They can twist it any way you want. I know for a fact by what I saw, right? Not for any personal knowledge. Diddy was playing the hell out of Young Miami. Young Miami was fighting and thought she could literally 305 and bark and scare off every woman around Diddy. Gina, they're saying the feds are thinking about making her testify, but I don't know if I would want Gina on there. I noticed Diddy team keeps saying, oh, Cassie was jealous of Gina. I think that's the way that Diddy's team is honoring and elevating Gina. And if that's true, and again, if Gina is testifying, I take all this back and I offer a sincere apology. However, I very much think that she is not testifying. And it's like, you big dummy. Diddy may not be a billionaire anymore, but he's still got a few dollars. This is what you're getting elevated? Cassie was jealous for Gina. Gina, Cassie's best friend Carrie said Gina was a little girl and thought like a little girl. Oddly enough, everybody doesn't realize one thing that actually got leaked. Cassie and her best friend Carrie were 23, 24, 25 when she was dating Diddy. She said Gina was way younger than them and acted like a little girl. That means Gina was 18 or 19 years old. Diddy got a problem. Also, don't forget Diddy's old assistant, the one that quit because of some brutal beating he saw, said that Diddy was bragging about the fact that, Cassie's young. You guys are young. She moldable. He in her head. He was talking like a pimp main slipback. Anyway, hold on. Anyway, right? Jazzbo said, oh my God. Thank you, Jazzbo. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Anyway, I'm done rewriting history. Therese said, I said, Therese Copeland, thank you so much. You said, Tissa, you're the real deal. We are about to get into the pictures. Hold on, y'all. I just wanted to make a few more of y'all come out. Also, I saw Gene Dill on the courthouse. Now, Uncle Gene, if you're listening, can I have an interview? And can you not run up my pockets? You know I'm broke. Like, I'm broke. I can't even afford a human hair half wig. I'm in the synthetic thing. Listen, Uncle Gene, you know I am broke. Can you please, you guys go over to Gene Dill. I saw Uncle Gene on steps. I did a mini interview. I want to see if I can get Uncle Gene back. I asked him, was he testifying? He said no. But he could have been lying because the feds told everybody to stay quiet. Even though I have heard that the feds did not issue subpoenas to anybody that has made numerous political assertions. Anyway, right? Let's get into this, all right? With no further ado, right? Maestro, please. Are y'all ready to see the actual release pictures of what we saw in court? All right, let's get into this. All right, where are we at? Okay, first of all, this. How's this? Okay, so this is what the Fed saw when I want to say one thing too. Everybody talking about Diddy living lavishly. Diddy, are we staying in the same hotel room? Again, it's a nice hotel room, but I'm not a billionaire like y'all like to tell me. I'm a brokey. So, who's this? Anyway, right? So this is the hotel room. Now, the federal agents found bottles and bottles of baby oil. These are just some of the bottles. This is the release photos, and I have the pictures of the sex workers too. We're going to get to them in the end. Don't worry, this is going to be really quick. But this is what they found in the Hilton Park, where right before when Diddy got arrested, they went into his room, and this is what they saw. I do want to say one thing, though. Diddy must have had, because Diddy got arrested like in the middle of the afternoon. He actually got arrested around 8:30 p.m. Okay. Now look at what is going on. One second, guys. Okay. Now, right? Diddy, hey, Catalia's World today. I appreciate you for your coverage of this case. You're the best coverage as you slay while doing it. Oh, thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like my special thing of ramblings. Sonia Jackson, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, so let's get into this. And yes, I will be giving my commentary. Okay. First of all, Diddy, and this is just my observations as an investigative journalist. Yeah, I'm calling myself a journalist now. First of all, you got the baby oil in the tub. The feds didn't move anything. They were taking pictures of where everything is. Diddy had 1, 2, 3. There's more, but let's start counting. Diddy had 3 full-size bottles of baby oil, and you know you were freak. He literally had 2 travel-size bottles, and it looks like he filled up those travel-size bottles himself. So Diddy had 3 bottles of baby oil and 2 travel-size bottles that he filled up himself of either baby oil or lube. Me thinks it might be lube because I see air bubbles in there. Second of all, what do these pictures tell me from looking? We're looking at these pictures. Well, I saw them in court, but we're going to look at them together. What are these pictures telling me? If you direct yourself to look at the picture on the right, what do you see? 2 towels, one from the shower, one from whatever. The vanity is messy, okay? You're staying at the hotel. Diddy was out all day. People usually come and clean the room between 11 and I think 3:30. Diddy was arrested at 8:30. The fact that this bathroom still looks like this lets me know that you had the do not disturb sign on. Why? Because you ain't want them messing up your baby oil haven, and we getting in these pictures. This is the thing of the room. You ever leave for the hotel and you come back in and you're like, God damn it, because your bed's still unmade and there's still rumpled towels on the floor because you accidentally left the do not disturb sign on. And then you got to call down to the front desk and be like, can you send housekeeping? And 9 times out of 10, unless it's a 5-star, since the pandemic, they've been like, oh, housekeeping leaves at 8. And it's literally 8:12. And you like, God damn it, right? Can't even be comfortable in your own room. You know what the real gag about hotels are? You know how this is a scam set up by Todd. I don't know why I always roll my eyes when I go into the hotel room and they have a thing saying, please kindly conserve water and the whatever, the environmental response. Please, if you'd like to reuse your towels and help the earth, baby, the earth ain't paying this hotel charge. If you don't get yourself up here and bring me some fresh towels, too sweet. And while we at it, you better change these linens. I have nothing wrong with helping the earth, but is there a helping the earth discount? Are you going to run this price down 20% because you're treating this like an Airbnb? Anyway, that's just my own thing, right? I'm just saying. Okay, so let's get back into it. So next up, we on our next photo journey. These are actual things that were released in court. This is the hotel room when Diddy was arrested. Hold on, y'all. Can I get a better thing? What is going on? How come it's not showing? Okay, let's try it now. Is it working? Is this thing on? Hold on, y'all. Let's see if this is working. We're having technical difficulties. Okay, you know what? Let's try this a different way. Give me 1 second. Oh, it is working. Okay, it's working. It's working. Yes. So this is the Tucci. Hold on, y'all. It's my time to shine. Okay, so they found pills. What is this? Methamphetamine. They also found, if you don't know, those little pink things right here, they found Tucci all over, right? And the Tucci was hidden, looking like peak Pepto-Bismol. They found 2 dirty bottles of lube. And also, what is that yellow stuff? What is that? What's that yellow stuff? Look at this thing. Whatever is in this tube, Diddy has used it so much, right? Diddy has used it. Hold on. I got to ask ChatGPT what this is. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Yes. Hold on. Me and my little, I'm Sherlock Holmes and ChatGPT is Watson. Hold on. I'm going to take a picture of something. Can you let me know, judging by the label and whatever information you can believe, what type of, what it is, or if it's medication? Hold on. My ChatGPT probably hate to see me coming, just rolling their eyes like, Tissa, stop it. Hold on. Let's take this photo. I know my ChatGPT hate me. I be asking it the dumbest questions. Literally, I be asking ChatGPT, so if I die, where do I go? Just to see. Hold on. It's some type of ointment. But what type? I'm nosy. The feds put it in there. He got a lighter. I know that room be stinking. You got a lighter, lube, some type of ointment. What are those pink pills, right? So they say the tube looks similar in style and size to topical. It's a prescription cream. It can be antibiotic creams like mupirocin. It can be antifungal treatments. It can be cortisoid creams, or it can be cosmetic skincare, skin bleaching, or retinols. Diddy ain't bleaching his skin, and we've seen the way his skin worked. Nice try, Diddy. They said, dude, we want a sharper photo. Hold on, y'all. We're going to have to get a sharper photo in there. 1 second. We are on a manhunt. Just, okay. Hold on. Let's select the photo. What else is there? Hold on, y'all. Listen, I am on a mission to be nosy and find out, right? The pink pills are Benadryl. Okay, that's fine. Thank y'all. It's lidocaine. Oh, wait. You said it's lidocaine cream? You know, so funny. I was in the court this week wearing heels, as I tend to do. Thank you, P. You said, hey, Tissa, you look marvelous and you're doing a great job. Thank you so much, P. I've been putting foot numbing cream on my feet because I didn't have anything to put on the balls of my feet. PK, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you. Also, I want to say thank you to Chev2138 saying looking beautiful and thanks for speaking the truth. You're welcome. Macy, thank you so much for becoming a member. Also, we have it's AD ointment. It's butt numbing cream. So they said it could be hydrocortisone cream, mupirocin is an antibiotic for skin infections, ketoconazole antifungal, or ding, 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 lidocaine numbing cream. Yeah. Whoever said lidocaine, I think you got the right one. Okay, so we saw one mystery. Looks to be 2 bottles of lube, some Benadryl. Hold on. Can Benadryl pink pills be used in any erotic acts? I know my ChatGPT hates me. Okay. Hold on 1 more second. Let's see. Baby, we are going to decode these pictures every step of the way. Benadryl might be involved in erotic acts as a sedative or disinhibitor. It causes drowsiness, confusion, and impaired motor function. Some predators or abusers have allegedly used it to make someone compliant or groggy, especially with combined with alcohol or other depressants. In the Diddy trial context, this could be argued as chemical coercion. Even my ChatGPT is trying to take Diddy down. I didn't even ask it. And they're like, if you're talking about the Diddy trial, this is probably coercion. Even my ChatGPT want to see this man go down. They said sleep-inducing for control. Abusers might give it to someone under the guise of a sleep aid, then initiate acts while the person is half conscious or unaware, or for recreational misuse. Some people take high doses of that to hallucinate or trip though this is dangerous. In rare erotic subcultures, being out of it or losing control is fetishized. Benadryl misuse may play a role here. Okay, so it looks like we got to the bottom of that, right? So exactly, Diddy don't smoke. So what's the lighter for? I don't know. Is it Pookie, New Jack City? Anyway, so it looks like there is numbing cream, Benadryl, which does have erotic uses for making people groggy and lose control, and of course, 2 things of lube. It looks like the lube has been used because it looks greasy on this thing. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it looks greasy on it. All right, next up we got Diddy's favorite, Tucci Tucci Tucci. Makes girls want to give Diddy the booby. Okay, so fine. I don't know if that's a little or a lot of Tucci. Is Tucci mixed with Pepto-Bismol or is it something else? Is that its natural color, or they literally go into like the bakery section in the grocery store and putting in pink food coloring, mixing it with Duncan Hines strawberry icing? Again, I don't know if this is a little or a lot of Tucci. I don't know, but it is there. This, we're not over. Look at this. He got candies, Jolly Ranchers. Ew, he ate the Diddy's breath be stinking. I don't care what anybody says. I remember from school, the blue raspberry and green apple Jolly Ranchers, which Diddy has right there, will have your breath on fire. They will have your breath stinking. It will have you, literally, they put a new word into sour apple and sour raspberry. I know for a fact his breath be stinking. Also, where did he get these mints from? Where's Diddy been eating? Hold on, y'all. Where? I got to zoom in on the mints because these are after dinner mints. They look like they have a logo. They look like they have a logo. I want to know what the logo is. Yes, this is what I do in my free time. Ale and Wang. Let's see what. So those are after dinner mints from Ale and Wayne, next to the blue raspberry Jolly Rancher that be having Diddy's breath stinking. Let's see what Ale and Wang is. Where is it? Ale and Wang. This mofo. So these are after dinner mints from Ale and Wang. See, this is how I do my investigative reporting. I start breaking things down frame by frame. So we have, it looks like amphetamines. Diddy, you are not ADHD. Listen, I'm a medicated ADHD, as you guys can tell. Basically, when you're medicated ADHD, when you really do need it, it actually calms you down, believe it or not. But everybody else uses amphetamines to stay up. Now, let's play a little game of make-believe. Let's just say he was using Benadryl for the off-label erotic effects of making people droggy, making it out of it, making them lose control. You have lube, you have numbing cream, which can be used to numb areas and really go hard. But you also have amphetamines, which can make you stay up for days. You also have baby oil. It's looking like a freak off. And you have even too many travel sites that you look like you filled up on your own. Now, you got a Jolly Rancher, which I know be having your breath stinking because it's the blue raspberry one. Sour apple, grape, and blue raspberry Jolly Ranchers. If you ever want to, it'll make it stink. But get this. He also has after dinner mints from Ale and Wang. That means that Diddy either got takeout from Ale and Wang or he actually went to eat in a restaurant. So I just want to say this. Keep this in mind as I read you about what Ale and Wang is, and keep in mind the Tucci, the methamphetamines, what is methamphetamines? Is that meth? The meth, the Tucci, the all that stuff. Everything we've seen. You know where Diddy was eating? Ale and Wang. What does happiness taste like? It started with a vision that people from around the world can create an air of happiness no matter where they go. Inspired by memories from childhood, we realize that happiness comes from little things. Candies packed with fond memories, drinks tasting of the happiest days, and cookies baked with love. And when these snacks become reminders of home, they are linked. Okay, who cares? I don't got time for all this. Anyway, Ellen Wang is 100% natural, vegan, dairy-free, gluten-free, and halal. Our coconut and coconut ginger candies represent only the start of the line. So it's not a what do you call it? So it's not a restaurant, but they do that. Let me go back to my little code practice, ChatGPT. Hey, where do they sell L and Wang candies in New York City? I'm a big fan. I'd like to know. Okay, so let's see what ChatGPT comes back with. Okay, let's go to the next slide while we waiting for the details to come back. Miss Cat said, you got these YouTube streams on lock, Tissa, and I love it. I bet that room smells like booty and feet. We would be lucky if that's all it smelled like. Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you imagine Diddy with the baby oil just breathing in your face while you smell rancid, like blue raspberry? And this is a blue raspberry Jolly Rancher. That means he ate all the grape and sour apple. Okay. They said, I'm glad to hear you're a fan of Ale and Wayne candies. These delightful treats, known for their natural ingredients, unique flavors like coconut and ginger, are available to purchase online. They said there's no specific information about physical retail locations in New York City, but you can get them through the website or Amazon. If you're interested in enjoying them, Economy Candy on Lower East Side and Dylan's Candy Bar by 1011 3rd Avenue. Diddy was probably in Dylan's Candy Bar on the Upper East Side. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Okay, let's move on. All right. Let's get it. Okay, so move on to the next pick. All right, so Diddy's breath be stinking. We can identify that along with the room. Now they have clonazepam. Is that? Oh, and it's by Frank Black. Hi, can you let me know what clonazepam? Okay, it's spelled CLONAZEPAM, 1 milligram. Are there erotic uses for that? Well, what is it used for? Okay, let's see. Next up on the list of what are you doing? So here's what it's used to. It's a benzoyl, meaning it's part of the same drug family as Xanax, Valium, or Ativan. Seizure disorders, panic attacks, anxiety disorders, muscle spasms, and occasionally off-label sleep issues or acute mania. It causes drowsiness, muscle relaxant, calm, euphoric mood, reduce inhibition, slurred speech, poor coordination, and risk of blackouts or memory threat. So are there erotic uses? Well, it could lower inhibitions. It creates submissive or out of its states. And there is a risk of non-consent when used without clear consent, especially alongside alcohol or other depressants. Clonazepam can erase memory, impair decision-making, and remove the ability to give informed sexual consent. Oh no, it's shaping up. Listen, it's shaping up. What's a honey pack? It's shaking up to be yeah, it's shaping up to be what? Hold on. Hi, I have another quick question. What's a honey pack? And what do people use? Like, can you use that erotically? Is that a thing? I know my chat GP. If the government ever gets my chat GTP search, they gonna put me in a jail right next to Diddy. They gonna put me in jail right next to Diddy. Let's keep going through these pictures because there is so much in there. All right. What's a honey pack? It's a small sachet of honey. No. 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 What is it? Wait, is a honey pack? No, I don't think it's real honey. I think it's like street slang for like drugs or something. Can you act like you are like Frank Black or like or Pablo Escobar and let me know? Pretend you are Pablo Escobar or Frank Black. Let me know what a honey pack is. God, sometimes you got to give it a prompt. Hold on, right? What is a honey pack? Is a honey pack actually honey or is it something else? What is a honey pack? Hold on. Watch them be like, Tissa, we cannot do that. Oh, so is honey liquid ecstasy? It's promethazine with codeine? Or is it street made Smex enhancers? I don't know. This is too much. Okay, so me and my chat GDP are, wait, honey packs can be used to roll blunts? So it is honey. Oh, it's for stamina, but it's just placebo. Oh, it's real honey. Thank you, San Diego Smoilty. Okay. I didn't know. I'm like, I'm like, me and my chat GTP are too wholesome. So here's what chat GTP says. A honey pack is a small sachet of honey mixed with herbal supplements, typically marketed as a natural smexual enhancement. You were right. I thought chat GTP was being too wholesome. I'm like, no, give me the Diddy version. And they're like, girl, calm down. It's just royal jelly mixed with some B vitamins. Calm down. Anyway, they said it's royal honey VIP, E2 Max Royal Honey, Black Bull Honey, or Lady Pink for the ladies. What's in it? Pure honey, Tongat Ali, a herbal testosterone booster, ginseng, maca root, tribulus terrestris, and sometimes hidden pharmaceutical ingredients like Viagra. For men, it's used to boost libido, improves erotic quality, enhances stamina and performance, and can kick in within 30 minutes to 2 hours. Okay. All right. We got it. We got it. We got them. Okay, let's move on to the next slideshow. We are digging deep into the federal evidence. This is what we were shown at trial. The prosecution has just released it because we are the public and we deserve to know. Yes, you guys are gonna have to bear with me and my little wholesome chat GGP. I usually be asking them how to make ice cream flavors. I had no idea all this stuff's going on. Again, if the government ever stops me, it's going to be curtains. Macy's Girl 123 said, Tissa, Dylan's candy bar is about 15 to 16 minutes from the Hyatt where Diddy was arrested. Okay, you see, we breaking it down. We are breaking it down. So now we're starting, this is how I do most of my investigations. Now we're starting to get a clear look of Diddy's routine. He was going around. He stopped at Dylan's candy bar. He got some loose bulk Jolly Ranchers and probably some of that Ale and Wayne candy. It's nice to know that he wants to eat wholesome, even though I'm not going to lie, coconut and ginger sounds pretty good. Okay. Okay. JDK Incorporated said, Tissa, my husband and I love your show. Been watching since day one of the trial. Keep up the amazing work and keep making those connections. Oh, thank you very much, JDK Incorporated. Tell your hubby we said hi. Nancy Bermudez Gamble said, oh, thank you so much for the super chat. And just one more super chat, then we're going to get back to the next picture. It's a few more of them, but we're going to go. Kevin Whitley, thank you so much for the super chat. Okay, let's get into this. 1 second. Hold on, I got to turn the air on. It's getting hot. Hold on, let me turn the air on. I will be right back. I'm looking around to see if my room's a mess. But you know what? We family now. Go ahead and talk. Hold on. Hold on. Hi, everybody. I'm back. We families now. Y'all can see like the clothes from yesterday laying on the floor. My mama ain't here to pick them up, so they're going to stay there. Okay, so let's get back into the next picture. 1 second. All right, so now we know there's a Frank Black. There is a honey pack there. Here's what I want to know. How y'all know what a honey pack is? Okay. Let's keep going. It's not time to point fingers. It's time to do. Okay, there is more Tucci. Oh, wait, no, this is just a different. Oh, wait, no, this is new packs of Tucci. So right now we are up to 4 packs of Tucci. I do not know if that is a lot or little of Tucci. I do not know if that is a lot or little of Tucci, but I can say that that is the Tucci that Diddy has around the house. Okay, what else is up on this little mirage of whatever? Look at this. So there's, so that thing in the yellow is the honey pack. More Tucci and more pills. So he's hiding the Tucci in the prescription bottles. Addict. Illegal prescriptions hiding illegal prescriptions. Illegal rugs. Now, here's the thing. Look at all this cash. Look at all this mini soup. Hold on. Okay, so sorry about that. Look at all this money. I'm supposed to be going out to dinner. They don't know I'm not coming yet. I hope they're not looking at my live. They're gonna figure I'm not on my way. Anyway, look at all this cash. These are all $100 bills. This fool got Visine. It looks like he got a little Vis La Roche Posay, little lip balm, and you got about $9,000 in a little mini suitcase ready to go. Why you got that $9,000 unless you were gonna hire some hookers? Literally. And he probably figured out how to way not to tip them. Let's keep going. Okay, so he got like 9,000. He got like cash in suitcases. Now, here's the thing. And this is what makes me think more than anything that Diddy's money is drying up. Look at this room. Look at this MFM room. Now, this is supposed to be, is this even a suite? Hold on a second. Let me zoom in on this mug. Look at, hold on, let me pull this up. Look at this room, right? What we got here? So what is that? Room service underneath. So they got room service sitting underneath the TV. You got over here, you got, oh my God, is that a bottle of Ciroc? No, those are Vita coconut waters, right? You also got 2 apples. You got some type of throat spray. It looks like you got some type of pineapple juice or squeeze juice. It looks like it's from the mini bar. So, okay, fine, whatever. You also got, hold on, y'all. Listen, here's my whole thing about look at this room. Listen, for us, because we're regular brokies, yeah, it's cute little. I mean, I wouldn't say at the Hyatt in Midtown because they charge like an arm and a leg, and you're like, why not say someplace cuter if you're charging me for a suite like $700-800 a night? But yet and still, is this a suite worthy of a billionaire? Diddy's money dried up a long time ago. Because look at the way the suite go. This is cute for us, for our parents, and we got to go away with the family. We're like, oh, this is cute. But not if you are supposed to be a billionaire. Oh, no. Are you insane? You can walk from one side of the room to the other in under 3 seconds. Diddy's money been dried up. That's a good point. Somebody said, I don't see one condom in that place. I don't see one condom either. I don't see one thing. Listen. Okay, so let's get to the next one, right? I'm just saying, for me, it's like when you go on vacation with your family, right? It's like y'all squad deep. It's nice if you can do a family vacation and on a bargain, but it's different when you're a billionaire. Like this is very, very middle class. This is very, very Bob Smith, who is cheating on his wife Mary at the annual Dunder Mifflin paper convention. You know, this looks like the hotel room that when Dwight and Michael went to the Dunder Mifflin paper convention in New York. This looks like the hotel room when they were having the party at. You know what I'm saying? It's very, very middle class. And as somebody coming from working class, I love to see it. But Diddy, your money is dried up. And this is the best you can actually do. Your money is dried up. It's me, Gen C said, if you get a cheap hotel, you can buy out the floor for privacy. Diddy is a billionaire. Why do you have to worry about a cheap hotel to buy out the floor? You're going to be there with the rest of the poors. What are you talking about? You're a billionaire. You can buy out a floor at the palace, right? Because you're a billionaire. Diddy's money's dried up. Even if he bought out the whole floor, your money is dried up. And here's another thing. If Diddy bought out the whole floor, which he did not. You know, I don't know, because as we go through these pictures, you'll see that he only had one hotel room. He did not buy out the whole floor. And they would have took pictures out of his hotel room for his kids too. I'm just saying. It's me. Listen, it's just me. Let me just read this really quick. Kimberly Norman, what's up, Kimberly? Said for a billionaire, that looks like a crack house. Crack House Chronicles. Exactly. Andrew said, loving you over here in Australia. Good day, mate. Evening, governor. Do you like my accent? Fellow ADHDer here digging your superpower, Miss Thing, fully on display, and we love to see it. That's the thing. ADHD people get me. When you have ADHD, and I'm the hyperactive ADHD. I was bouncing off walls since I was a kid, you know? but I love to see it. Let's see. ADHD, we get each other. What's up, ADHDer? Chaos for Ever said, hello, everyone. What's your honest opinion on the RICO case build up and not the DV? P.S. You're gorgeous. Thank you, Chaos Forever. I'll be honest with you. I'm looking at this from a legal perspective. I've been in the courtroom every day. Go watch my lives. I always do breakdowns. This was supposed to be a breakdown, but now we just clowning Diddy and looking at all the pictures. We are going to get to the sex worker pictures too soon. They are the best one, but I want to get through all these pictures. Let me just tell y'all with this, right? Because it needs to be said. The RICO case is going pretty well. The RICO case is going really, really well. I know a lot of people don't see it, but people don't realize, everybody keeps saying not just the DV. You need DV to have sex trafficking, okay? You need it. The sex trafficking is the criminal, it's what the RICO organization is promoting. So I think it's going pretty good, but I'll go over that in a different live. But I do honestly think it's going good. I think Diddy is going down. I don't believe what anybody's saying about that. But again, that's my point. Everybody can have their own opinion. Only mine's is right. Anyway, Corporate Luxury said, that place is greasy. Exactly. Super greasy. Oh, super crazy. This looks like a hotel. He probably sitting there mad, talking about, 10 years ago, he would have had all his bad boy reunion people staying in suites like this while he was buying out the top floor of the plaza. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. This is where he used to send people on tour so he could steal their money. Iha de Saturn said, Tissa, the child of Saturn said, Tissa, years ago, a friend of mine's aunt said that she hated when Diddy came to her hotel in Atlanta because the cleanup was horrendous and biohazard was almost always called. I did not think anything of it, but oh my God, exactly. Thank you so much for the super chat, child of Saturn. Also, Ali said, sadly, most humans can't even comprehend billions. Thank you for letting the people know. Oh, you're welcome, Ali. I'm just saying, like, a billionaire's affordable is different than ours. Like, it's different than ours. Sort of like what $1 billion is. They show a video where they take 20-pound bags of rice and they get 80 of them and they dump them on the floor, or 50 pounds of 20-pound bags of rice, but 80 of them. And they open them and dump them all on the floor. And if you want to know how much $1 billion is, each grain of rice is $100,000. That's how much $1 billion is. Bossed Up Bianca said, Ash the escort unalived a lady in Las Vegas. What? Huh? I'm going to have to, the escort, Ash. Okay, we're going to get into that. Hold on. Theodosis Hawkins, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Okay, let's get back into this, right? All right, so where are we at? We're looking for more clues into Diddy's final days. Remember I said they had bottles and bottles of baby oil? You already have 3 bottles in the bathtub, 6, like the big ones. You got 2 bottles, it's a travel size that you filled up on your own. And you got, oh my God, and you got 1, 2, 3, 4 bottles in plastic. So that means you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you got 1, 2, 3 things of lube. You know what the saddest part about this is? Diddy pack this baby oil? He had somebody come pack up his shit and bring him baby oil. Because why else is the baby oil in Ziploc bags? Do you know how much a degenerate you have to be to literally bring baby oil to your freak off and pack it in your luggage because you are afraid you won't be able to buy? Oh, maybe he didn't want to be seen buying the baby oil or nobody around him. So he had to damn, Diddy's smuggling Tucci and baby oil. Share Jubilee, thank you so much for being a member for 12 months. You said, Diddy, yes, he did. What hasn't he done? I know that's right. What hasn't Diddy done? Let's go over to the next slide. What else was in Diddy's world? This is released by the prosecution. Okay, so that is the opening. They were in room something, 115. What floor do you think they were on? That was them. Even feds taking a little selfie mirror. Even feds doing that. Okay, let's keep going. What is this? Is that a back brace? So we see a back brace. What is this? What is a back? Oh, it's under the bed. No. What is this? Hold on, y'all. I gotta twist this picture. What the hell is this? Why is the angle so weird? Okay, hold on. Go look at the pictures on my phone so I can get a better look. Wait, am I missing a picture? I might be missing a picture. Okay, this is, oh, I guess it's a headboard. So he got his iPhone charging. He got a charger, and on it, it says Balenci. So if you look on the phone right there, it says Balenci. Balenci. What's that mean? On the charging station. I guess it's a reminder. He got water. There's a little silver tray, probably for doing Colombian dancing dust. What else we got? We got a back brace. There's a no. It's not a back brace. So on that thing hanging off the side of the bed, right to the side. Can y'all see that right there? Yep, whatever. Y'all get the point. That isn't a back brace. When you zoom in on it, it is a little suitcase, a little fanny pack that got $9K in cash on it. And Diddy got Visine on the top of there. Okay. Also, I don't know if I forgot to put it in, but let's see if I did. Hold on. Did I put it in the right place? This is the mood lighting. Remember, Cassie said first Diddy used to do candles, but then he decided to get mood lighting. He usually liked it red. This is part of the mood lighting setup for the freak off. Diddy was planning on having a freak off. He was planning on having a freak off. Now, here is Diddy's. Question. How long has Diddy been staying there? Again, this is giving very working class to me. Again, no lie. My room looked like this half the time, right? But I'm broke, like y'all love to remind me. Diddy is a billionaire. It's hard times. Second of all, how long has he been staying here? Let's see. What is he doing? What size does Diddy wear? He got some black Timbs up in the corner. There's black Timberlands. Can y'all see? Hold on. Let me move this down for y'all. So up in the corner, Diddy got some, oh, I must have cut the picture off. Up in the corner, Diddy got some black Timbs. I can't see what size he wears, but he got some black Timbs. He has another little fanny pack filled with cash. It looks like he has, right here, he has a white, let me zoom in. Right here, he has this little paper bag that also looks like it has cash. He has a lint roller. Ugh, Diddy is ridiculous. He has a lint roller up on the second thing. Yes, this is what I do all day. Just be nosy and see what everybody is up to. You can tell a lot by zooming in. Diddy has a lint roller. He also has, so there is a little blue toiletry case. That is a woman's. They said that Diddy was caught there with a woman. Interesting. We don't know who the woman is. He also has a bunch of Harlem jackets. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 knapsacks, and he has a faena bag. All right, Diddy, whatever. Are his sons staying there too, or is that like okay, let's keep going, right? Over here, next slide, we have we saw the mood lighting. Over here we have his LV case. There is a Sharpie. Why does he have a Sharpie? He put Balenci there. What does that mean? There's more water, right? They said Diddy was only there for about 3. They said Diddy was only there for about 3 days because him and the kids were there with Chance and checked Chance into her dorm room or apartment, and he was walking around New York City shaking hands and hugging babies. Damn, he got settled into a hotel room that quick. I don't even get settled into. What am I saying? I'm still living out of a suitcase right now. So shout out to the people that can get set. That's how you should have known he was psycho. Who gets settled into a hotel room that quick? Okay, so there's more stuff on the nightstand. I don't see anything illicit. What is this? But there's some gray spray. Maybe that's room spray. Let's move on. I don't see anything interesting in that except for Diddy's stupid glasses. Remember these stupid glasses? Let me zoom in that Diddy be wearing. That's the only good thing about him getting arrested. These glasses right here on the screen, Diddy was wearing them in like for the last year or two when he was in Young Miami, and I always thought they looked so stupid. But he wouldn't stop wearing them. They did nothing for his face. They did nothing for the shape of his face. They made him look like really like awkward. So in that case, I guess it's good he got arrested because he don't got to worry about how the he can stop like using those glasses to make him look like Mr. Magoo. I mean, blessings. More stuff. Now Diddy got a rolling rack. How did you get a rolling rack in your room that quick? Diddy got a little cheap $49 Amazon well, no, actually it's not the cheap one. So he got a rolling rack full of clothes. These must be the clothes that his stylist bought them in. Also, these must be the clothes that his stylist dropped. What is this? Oh, that's evidence. These must be the clothes that his stylist dropped in. I'm confused. You are paying somebody that style you with those ugly sweaters that look like you got them from the clearance section or Burlington factory. I guess. I don't know what money looks like. Okay, let's keep going. More baby oil, of course. This is the original picture of baby oil. Let's keep going. You know, there's the room door. They're showing where they entered. They have to do this for evidence. Also, what's scratched out? Oh my God. You guys, we just had a new thing. I think that Diddy was either planning a freak off or he had already had a freak off. What is the most interesting thing about this? You guys know what this is, right? This is a hard drive. This is his hard drive, you guys. This is his hard drive. Do you think that he was still making freak off videos? You think he came to New York to have a freak off so then he could keep watching the memories? This is a hard drive. Why do you have a hard drive, Diddy? Why do you have a hard drive? I know what hard drives are used for, but this is an economy. No, Diddy, you are not allowed to have a hard drive at all. I'm just saying. Okay, let's go on to the next thing, right? So Diddy has a hard drive, so he's still making freak off videos, I'm guessing. Again, he had the do not disturb sign on. Diddy got arrested around 8:30. The maid should have came in there, but you ain't want them to mess up anything for your freak off. Can I say another thing too? How the hell are you having a freak off in that little ass room? Now, I don't know what Smex workers work at, and I've never been involved in a freak off, and baby, I never will. I'm not into people that like threesomes, right? And if you do, you better fix your face and act like, ew, yuck, I hate it, right? But the thing is, I just always assume that if you are having a freak off and that thing is on and popping, I just assumed it would be more luxurious, if you will. You know, Dorit Angel said Diddy got the max for the minimum of his clothes. Listen, but honestly, I just always assumed that if you are involved in freak offs, it would be like something more like luxurious, more Roman, hedonistic. Ew, this like looks like you picked up somebody at like the annual Dunder Mifflin convention and you and Pam from accounting decided to get freaky and take Michael up to the room. Okay, it's a beautiful life. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'm just saying, I don't know. I just thought when people were into freaky stuff like this, it was like more glamorous, or not glamorous, but like more like devil's advocate. Like, yeah, you going down, but you doing it in a style. This is just very much like, Jim from accounting, Pam, and Dwight decided to do a threesome. Anyway, there is a little tub. I'm still not impressed with this suite. And if this is New York prices, let's get into the Smex workers. I will say one thing. If that is New York prices, I'm sure that suite, he got it at a discount on Hotel Tonight for maybe $800. But at the very least, that suite was probably $1,200, $1,300 a night for the most basic suite. Again, who stays at the Park Hyatt with that cheesy ass carpet? But then didn't Diddy like have freak offs at the Intercontinental? Maybe they have some type of like value. Okay, let's take a look at the Smex workers pictures that Diddy released. Listen, here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna play Are They Hot or Not? We're gonna play Would You Pay $5,000 to let this person hit? I'm gonna need everybody to get to the comment sections. As we first up is Tony. What do you rank Tony? You can rank him 1 to 10. What do you rank Tony? Now, oddly enough, Tony looks like Jonathan Adi. Diddy is definitely an archetype. He likes types. I'm going to need y'all to get into the comments, and on a scale of 1 to 10, yes, we are having Are You Hot or Not for Diddy's Smex workers. I do also want to say this. The prosecution released the photos. Do you think these people actually, their friends actually know they're Smex workers? Can you imagine having a secret life as a Smex worker? And it's like, la, la, la. And your friends are all sitting at brunch and they get the details and they're just like, Tony, where'd you say you was last week? You said you visited somebody at the Park Hyatt. Holding your phone up next to them, checking. Have you ever met Diddy, Tony? Could you imagine thinking you had a secret life as an escort? You making money. Everybody thinks you just do construction or you're in import exporting. And we all sitting in brunch get notifications like, Yeah, Tony. Okay, so let's see. Birdie said face 10. Let's see the body. Baby, you know the body was hitting. I think this guy's from Cowboy and Angels. You know this body is hitting. So here's the first things, Tony. Diddy likes a bald head. He liked Jonathan Adi. I think he likes the way the bald heads look when they drenched in baby oil. Greek gods. Tony also got that little stubble like Jonathan Adi. Okay, so what are we rating him? I'm getting a lot of 5s, 6. Tony, if you're watching it, it's on love. They be rating me too, Tony. Tell me I'm a 3 on my best day. It's a tough crowd. It's a tough crowd, Tony. Okay, so Tony has maxed out. Oh, Karma Cryptic gave him an 8. Tony, get off your burner account. No, listen. Okay, so what do we give Tony? It looks like I see a lot of 5s, a few 6, 7s, a couple 8s. Christine R gave Tony a 10. Oh, okay. All right. There's some people giving him a 2 or 3. Stop playing. A 2 or 3. You are tripping. Stop it. We are giving realistic. What do you rate him? We're doing hot or not edition for all Diddy's escorts. Somebody we give him 2. He is not a 3 or 2. A 10. Somebody gave him a 1. Brenda, I'm gonna hurt you. Shut up. He is not a 1. Amy is giving him a 7. Okay, so listen. It looks like, because some of y'all are very cruel, it's giving this man a 6.5 inches. No, I'm joking. Okay, so we are giving Tony a 6.5. Okay, how about this? Smash or pass? Would you type in S for smash, P for pass, or just type in smash or pass? What do you think? Smash or pass? What are we doing? Smash or pass with Tony? Oh, Malika Garrett, thank you so much for the super chat, mama. Y'all are feeding you up. So wait, no, I don't want to leave. I almost clicked out of my live again. So are we doing smash or pass? What are we doing? Malika, thank you so much. What are we doing? Smash or pass? Oh, Kitwana Thayimba. Thank you so much. You said the Visine is used. Wait, hold on. I lost that. The Visine is used by heroin addicts with a nose habit. What? Yo. And CVS got the nerve to ask me for ID every time I need allergy medication. Oh, no. Or Tylenol, severe cold and flu. Jersey Rick. Hold on. So there's a lot of pass. Are y'all passing because he's a Smex worker or just because? I think some of y'all are on cap. I think some of y'all are honestly on cap because I truly feel like, right? I truly feel like that if y'all actually came up to these people in real life, you would be very, 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 very happy with them. I feel as if this is all cap. I really honestly do. I feel okay. So let's move on to the next one. Okay. Who else do we have in here? We have, hold on. Who else do we have in the chat, if you will? Who else do we have in the chat, if you will? Okay, so hold on. Okay, so let's move on to the next one. Let me see. Y'all are tripping. Y'all are a hard crowd. This man It's not ugly. Stop playing, y'all. Y'all, people be fronting. I want pass. Shut up. Listen, y'all saying pass, 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 pass. Next, pass. Yeah. Okay. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. But you know what? That's what I love y'all for. Okay, let's move on to the next person really quick. Hold on really quick. Let me just read these super chats and we'll move on to the next guy. We have about 6 more guys. I really want to see what it is hitting for. Okay. So also Ram said, and Tony, he was Italian. He didn't give a F. That's what I liked about him. Oh, you know Tony Ram? Glennis Bless said, hey, Tissa, you doing a fine job. Thank you, sis. And Miss Lexia is cracking up. Thank y'all for the super chat. Jersey Rick said, sorry, I can't rate dudes. No Diddy, but you're a 10. Oh, thank you, Jersey Rick. Brett Vasali, thank you so much for the super chat. TB, it's a beautiful life. Thank you for joining. Baby, it's me, Jen C. Thank you so much for the super chat. Pyrex Pus at Tissa. My chat GPT is just as suspect as yours. We would be the best sellies. I love how you think. See, we see each other. But Shar said, love what you do. I appreciate you, Tissa. Do you think they're going to talk about the tunnels underneath their homes? That would be epic. Diddy would be done. I'm hoping they do. I'm actually interested to see what actually fans out. Also, I want to give a shout out to Michelle Mitchell. Cherish Jubilee said, Diddy, yes, he did it. Theodore Hawkins, I think I said thank you, but thank you again. Ash, okay, we're going to get Bossed Up Bianca said Ash unalived, a lady in Vegas. We're going to have to do that. Hold on really quick. Okay, let's go to the next guy, okay? Oh, also, House of Wild said, smash, I like bald heads. LOL, exactly. Y'all tripping. Cozy Joe, thank you for signing up for the super chat again. House of Wild, thank you again for that beautiful message. Kishon and Kim, thank you for the super chat. Let me just catch up on my super chats really quick. TLD, thank you. I know. Tamara said, oh yeah, I read that. Thanks, y'all. And Happy, thank you for being my prayer warrior. Yolanda, thank you for dinner. Anita Wilson, yes, thank you for the super chat. Malvina said, keep up the awesome work. Crystal Everhart said, Tissa, loving your coverage. I hope you go the whole trial for us. Oh yeah, we already talked about that. I will. Giannis, we don't know Young Miami. Therese Copeland, I said thank you. Oh, Ginger Awana said, is the rug mule going to testify? Yes, Tissa, yes, Brandon will be testifying. That's what my source is telling me. Catalia's World said, I appreciate you for your coverage on this case. You're the best coverage. You slay while doing it. Thank you. I'm going over all these again. Sonia Jackson, thank you. Erica Chantel, Sashay, thank you so much. Carlene Solan said, Diddy is coming off like a super pimp with a bunch of girls in his stable. Dapper Don knew his father in the day and was quoted saying these problems go way back. I could see that. Miss Hill, thank you for the super chat. Life Lessons in Lions says, your swag is amazing. Please never change. Sea Air, welcome to the Title Talks family. P said, hey, Tissa, you look marvelous and doing a great job. Thank you. Yeah, I told you I would comb my hair for the trap. PK, thank you so much for the super chat. Chef 2138 said, looking beautiful and speaking the truth. Thank you. Macy, thanks for the title tell. Black Tree 4567, thank you so much for the super chat. Theodonius, thank you again. Life Lessons in Lions, thank you for joining the Tattletale family. Oh, Miss Hill said, Cassie was born in 1986, Gina in 1992, Young Miami in 1994, Dana Tran in 1996. Yeah, he got real problems. Hide your granddaughters. I know that's right. Super Chef Ty, thank you so much. Peace at Lycadin is in the yellow and white too. We got that foot numbing sprays. Miss Cat, thank you for saying I got these streets on lock. Ren De La Cruz said, big girl, it's probably for his hemorrhoids. Naj Locke said, Diddy smells bad. Sherry for Justice said, how did he get these scripts under Frank Black? I'm sure doctors will be indicted. Macy's let us know that Dylan's candy bar is a hop, skip, and jump away from Diddy was saying. Jake DK, thank you again for the super chat. Nancy Belmudez, thank you. Kevin Whitley, thank you. Snake, thank you for joining. Dangerous PYT said the yellowish pills are Xanax. Jolly Ranchers are used in lean. Oh. See, sometimes ChatGPT can't tell you anything. I'm going to have a talk with ChatGPT. Chef Super Chef Ty said, I'm a medical assistant. What all these rugs have in common is they are sedative effects. Each cause drowsiness and alcohol effects in the system. Ooh. Cause drowsiness and alcohol increases the effects. Amy Harkness said, thank you so much for that, Super Chef Ty. Amy Harkness said, I heard there is a fifth person. She's a Jane Doe and she's missing. That was brought up in court. Do you know who Jane Doe is? There was no missing fifth Jane Doe. Andrew said, loving you over here in Australia. Thanks again, Andrew. Kim Marie, that's right. Chaos Forever, that's right. Corporate Luxury said the place was greasy. We read that. Okay, Diddy messed up. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'm caught up on super chats. Almost. Hold on, just a few more. Then we get back to the pictures. We're going to rank. Rashida Brooks said, it's okay, but I like dark meat. Just saying, love you, TT. All right, Rashida. Kim Marie Norman said, Tissa, thank you for the coverage. That man's dirty money ends up exposing his dirty laundry. He's going out for bang bang. It's just ugly. Cody Code 39 said, going back to the clozapam and methamphetamines, one is an upper and one is a downer. Combining them gives an enhanced euphoria. Oh, you would know you're a social worker. Thank you, Cody. Throwing baby oil and ointments. Lordy, Diddy is sick. He's actually addicted. Tony Mostello, thank you so much for the super chat. You said Tissa still at it, set in a bar. Mad respect, thank you. House of Wild said, I'm ready to be honest for this smash or pass game here for it. Okay, we're about to get into it. Tinka said, could be procomilcram. Okay. Shamari LaRoche, thank you so much. Oh my God. Paperwork Party TV, y'all. Are y'all following Paperwork Party TV? Said, love you, Tissa. Hit me back up after your show. Big G to me. Appreciate your coverage. If you ever need anything, let me know. Paperwork Party, enjoying the show. Y'all go and show Paperwork Party some love. He be doing some deep dive investigation. He even did a deep dive into what happened with Whitney Houston. House of Wall, and I will definitely. House of Wild, thank you for joining. Nikitia Armistead. Hey, if you guys are in New York, maybe me, you, Jean, and what's her name? Jean's girl, the real pretty one with the braids, we can all go out for dinner. Nikitia Armstead, thank you so much for the super chat. Also, we got Tracy Trolove, such a beautiful. Jean was looking. He was not looking. Andrea Bell, thank you. So he was looking at me like I was his annoying sister. I'm like, Jean, and he's like, I'm surprised he didn't flick my forehead, like, get away. He was just looking like, Tissa, it's just all over the place. Like, he looked at me like, hi, Tissa. Lena said, thank you for your commentary. I pray justice will be in Cassie's favor for all youngins that have or is currently experiencing such abuse. Yes, sick games at play. Sarah, what's up? Sarah, we are having dinner. Say, keep going. You're crushing it. Listen, me, you, and your husband, we're having dinner. I'm in town. We're doing this, Sarah. All right. House of Wild said, former addict here, all the substances together is to make it to where a person can't say no. Oh, okay. House of Wild, you would know. Jarrell Williams said, do you think Tony Busby is working for Ron Burkle by chance? Busby was the biggest disappointment. Literally taking us off the garden beaten path. I don't got no faith in Tony Busby anymore, and I don't care. Once you expose yourself to be full of it, I can never unsee it, and I don't care. Penny 97 said, I'm hooked in your lives. I've been refreshing throughout the day to see when there's a new one. LOL, keep up the great work. This is a little something for lunch this week. Thank you so much. And Sarah, don't forget, I'm going to hit you up in Instagram, Sarah, but definitely we doing dinner. All right. Probably sometime this week or sometime next week. Okay, let's get into it. All right. So you guys have said basically front end, y'all full of it, but you guys have said that you would pass on Tony. All right. Let's go to the next one. Okay. Who said this? Wait, hold on. There's two more good questions. These are just good questions. Hold on. And then we're going to go to the next person. Heartbreak Hotel Incorporated said, do you think he was streaming these on the dark web? I actually do think he was. This doesn't make sense to be so often with no financial gain. Exactly. I agree. Antifi, or he was selling them, said, hey, Tissa, the freak off didn't start with Cassie. We would love to know if Kim Porter or other girlfriends participated with and who. I'm trying to find that out. Janae Monique said, do you think Young Miami was subpoenaed? She might have been. sack face Tissa. My girls and I were at the Haitian. Oh, sac face Tissa. My say passe. My girls and I were at. I'm like sack face face. My girls were at the Haitian Flag Day celebration. Checking for your updates. You have a whole game of those who love ya chica, baby. Put that energy around me. Please keep those demons away. Put those energies around me. My Haitians, queens, I love what y'all do. Okay, so y'all are fronting, and you said you want pass on Tony. I think you guys are MFing lies. I think if Tony came in the room looking good and smelling good, and he got $1 million smile, I think y'all would be like, my man, my man, my man. Thank you to my man. But let me just say this, right? That's Tony if he is just a regular human man, okay? If I'm paying for the power of the P, baby, I got a wish list. You're going to have to look like a genetically gifted person. They're going to have to be looking at you like, wow, I didn't know this was really real. You look like AI. I'm saying if I'm paying for a man, baby, you got to be the baddest. But I do think that you guys are fronting on Tony. But let's go to the next one. Okay, we doing rate. First, we're going to do rate him on 1 to 10. If there's no clear consensus, we're going to do smash or pass. Okay, who's the next person up? Who is the next person up? We have Ash. Now, this is the man that y'all said that he murked a person in Las Vegas. Okay, so off the bat, I have feedback. He has a Sigmund and Roy. You remember Sigmund and Roy with the tigers? And I think one of the tigers tried to eat them. He has a Siegfried and Roy Las Vegas drunk magician shirt on. He has it in gray. It is in a size medium, so that it's pulled around. I feel like he is wearing the men equivalent of the booty leggings. You know, the booty leggings that have the seam that go up the crotch, what make the booty look heavy. I think he's trying to do that on his chestises, but he is dressed like a retired magician or Siegfried and Roy in their Las Vegas show. I can believe he off someone. There is something slightly skeevy. Put it like this. It's not that this man, right? But I do feel like he looks a little bit like he's up to no good. If I hired him, would hide my purse because he looks like when he's done, he robs you and even takes like he robs you and he even takes like stuff out the mini bar. You know, I don't know why. I see this. So what are we doing? Cars is giving him a 10. Some people are saying smash. Oh, y'all like it. Oh, y'all like y'all. Let me get this straight. Tony, the Italian stallion from last one, was minding his business, just being a hard-working Smex worker. And Ash, who murked a lady in Vegas, he is an actual murderer. Y'all giving him smashes and 10s. Y'all ain't seeing heaven. Y'all are not seeing heaven. Oh, he was on Swingers. Y'all ain't seeing heaven. Y'all ain't seeing heaven. How is it? This guy is getting higher ratings. The murderer? Okay. Let's go. Somebody said smash, but hide the purse. He looked that boyfriend your girlfriend be complaining about. That literally be doing. Okay, let's get to the next one. Hold on. So really quick, it's all over the place. Some are giving 2. The people giving 2. He is not a 2. Y'all gonna have to stop. But it's 5. Micaiah said, we like a soft thug. So y'all smashing. Y'all marrying and getting conjugal visits. You little hussies. Baby, no. Once I know you murked somebody, I can't unsee it. So what y'all giving? What y'all giving? It's something wrong with the world. Listen, and it's not that he's not. Okay, so really quick. Pass. Somebody said dirty pickle energy. Hide the purse, he might wear it. He's too Rico Suave. That is not suave. Rico Suave. No. Listen. Now, what y'all think these workers going to look like? Because Diddy, was he getting like not the bargain ones? Because nobody's ugly, but where's the Smex workers that look like Ricky Martin? Where's the sex workers that look like, I don't even know his name. Where are the sex workers that look like that? That's why I thought if you paying for it, you getting genetic anomalies. Oh, also Jamie has some stuff. She said, um, um, they said Diddy may have been there for longer, but he let the press see him for those 4 days. Well, yeah, I did report 2 weeks before that Diddy was in New York shaking hands before TMZ probably let it off. She said, so Jamie said, I wonder how many of them will lose their day jobs or their partners now that the pictures are out. Exactly. What? Oh my God. I hope none of their partners are watching Tissa Tell's Smash and Pass edition. Some of y'all should be real nervous because you don't know what picture I'm about to put on the screen. Okay, hold on. They said everyone that was ever willingly around Diddy outside of a celebrity party moment, life has been or will be ruined. He does have prison look. He does favor French Montana. Don't stop, get it. He does favor French Montana. That's where it is. Okay, so basically, y'all were fronting on Tony and y'all passed, but it looks like 70% of y'all will smash for Ash. Okay, let's move on to our next contestant of how hot or not Diddy Sex Worker edition. Okay, who we got next? We got Brian. Now, we got Brian. Why does Brian look like that? Did they arrest Brian? Is this a mugshot? What is going on with Brian? Why do you look like that? Is this a mugshot? Why is Brian like this? He looks like he is starring in episode 3 of Taken. So, okay, so we're going to have to rate this. Be honest. This is Diddy Sex Worker edition, hot or not. Come on, 1 to 10. What y'all got? What you got? We're going to need 1 to 10. What do y'all have? Let's look. Nope. None of these men are ugly, and y'all know they not. So is it just the fact that everybody has high-tip fantasies when you are going to pay for it? It's like if I was a sex worker, y'all might pass on it because y'all expect somebody that looks surreal, but if I meet y'all on the street, y'all are with it. Like, is that what it is? Is it just like fantasy versus like expectations? What y'all think? What are we doing? Let's get some numbers in here. What are we doing? Oh, Jamie said Brian looks like a military picture. Okay, so maybe it's his military picture. The funny thing is, y'all are fronting. None of these men are bad looking. They're not. I'm clowning them, but none of these men are bad looking. And the fact y'all trying to act like they are, can we get some realistic? I ain't got to say that you have to say that they're 8s, 9s, or 10s, but come on, y'all gonna have to stop with the 0, 1, 2, or 3s, all right? So what? Okay, somebody said Brian gonna have to pay me. I don't know. Well, I do have questions though, right? Y'all know I'm big on the elongated eyebrows. Why do Brian's eyebrows start right here? Which makes me think that Brian waxes his eyebrows because nobody's eyebrows start in the middle of their eye. So if you wax your eyebrows like that, that means you are literally waxing your eyebrows to look like Groucho Marx, which leads me to suggest that you are not all there mentally, which leads me to suggest I don't want problems like that. So it's not that Brian isn't attractive. It's the fact that any man that waxes his eyebrows so that they start over the black part of the iris, yeah, I don't trust you. I trust you less than Ash. And Ash actually murked somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like Ash will probably hit and rob me on the way out and steal my purse. But you, Brian, because you have shown that you are tweezing your eyebrows to be this long, you might strangle me with that purse. I'm just saying, Ash was a murker. You might be a serial murker. Again, Tony looks normal. Tony's looking like the most normal one. Baby, the older I get, the more I like stable. I want a sex worker that knows the value of family and isn't trying to be out in the streets. Okay, listen. Hold on. Oh, the ears. Okay. Still, I don't know. Is Brian okay? Anyway, let's keep getting into this. Who is next? So it's giving military, right? And everybody look crazy in their military pictures. I don't know. I think none of these guys are ugly. Y'all tripping. Y'all just being internet stuff. I want honest opinions. Really quick on the count of 3. Smash or pass? I only want smash or pass for Brian right now because the ratings are all over the place. Somebody said Tissa, those are drawn in. Oh, Brian, crazy. You drew your brows in like that. You had the choice. You had some Anastasia dip brow. And what does he look? He looks like he does Anastasia dip brow and ebony. Because granite is like a cooler. So he uses Anastasia dip brow, or maybe the brow freeze and the dark ebony one. Yeah. Okay, so y'all passing. A few are smashing, but I get it. If you're paying for it, you want them to be like literally from the Garden of Eden, right? Okay, let's go to the next one. We are doing Diddy Smex Workers Smash or Pass Edition. Greg. No. What? No. Greg, what is up with these? Why does Greg look like this? Here's the thing. I don't trust Greg's smile. I don't know. I don't trust Greg's smile. He's smiling, but it's not in his eyes. Greg scares me a little bit. What y'all think? What do y'all think? Okay, no. Rate from 1 to 10. Smash or pass is only when we have too many divergence. 1 to 10. What are y'all giving Greg? He telling you it's 6,000 to see what that thing do. But he telling you he can go for 4 days. Baby, 6,000 is most people's rent money or mortgage. Would you give your mortgage to let Greg take you on that highway to heaven? You guys, if you're just joining us, we are playing the Diddy Smex Worker edition of Hot or Not. We need you to drop your ratings in 1 through 10. What y'all got? No. Oh my God, no. Hell to the not. Put 1 through 10. We're not doing pass anymore. I'm going to need some rankings. 1, 2, 3. Why does this look like this is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12? Why are we damn, y'all in the gutter. What? So let me get this straight. Y'all sons of bitches. I'm sorry. Y'all sons of bees make me sick. Y'all giving this guy the same rating as Tony. I don't know why. I think Tony looked like he could make the money. You might have to dip that thing in Clorox before he laid down in bed with you. But his mama come over every Sunday and make y'all an Italian Sunday dinner. And you know that shellfish feast on Christmas be hitting. He looked like a nice Italian boy whose mama would be like, Tissa, I made you a slice. You know, I made you a slice, some pasta with red sauce, Tissa. You're too skinny. You need to eat, Tissa. I don't know. His mama seemed like she would literally be coming in and dropping food off. And he would be like, nobody cook as good as my mama. And I would be like, great. Does she take to-go orders like Maggiano's? Please tell your mama we need more lasagna. Those meatballs was hitting. We need more broccoli rabe. And can she make that lemon drizzle cake? Ooh, and those Italian wedding cookies. Baby, please. Mama cooks so good you making takeout orders and she bringing over food for the week saying you don't know how to treat her son right. You damn right. Mrs. Saldana, I do not. Okay, let's get into the next person. So what are we doing? Okay, so last thing, we're going to do justice for Greg. Smash or pass? Y'all got 30 seconds to put in your things. Smash or pass? Come on, there's too many votes. It's no clear consensus. Smash or pass? We doing 30 seconds. Get your votes in for Greg. This is the hot or not version of Diddy Sex Workers. What you doing? You smashing or you passing, Greg? Smash or pass? Jerome, I'll hurt you. Jerome said the ears are love handles. All right, listen, smash or pass. Okay, unfortunately for Greg, he is getting passed over. Greg is giving me Yo soy Dominicana. And I'm like, Greg, you black. And he's like, no, it's not the same. And I'm like, Greg, you black. You darker than me. No, I Dominican. Yo soy Dominican. That's what Greg is giving me. That is what Greg is giving me. It's not the same. It's not the same. Okay. Oh, it's a hard pass. Okay. Y'all ain't doing nothing but passing Greg. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. You know what? Let's stop Greg. And keep in mind, right? All of these men are objectively attractive. I'm not saying they are like supermodels, but they're all like whatever. This is all in fun and games. And also, this shot, just like the other, looks like a hostage situation. Did he take these pictures? Did he take these pictures? I don't know. Okay. He does have nice teeth. I don't know. Did he take these pictures? Are they being held hostage? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Okay, we moving on to the next one. Who is up next on the Diddy Smex Worker smash or pass? We got Jake. Now, here's the thing. At first, you know what Jake reminds me of, right? First of all, nah, right? But you know what Jake reminds me of? Have you ever dated somebody who had like bright colored eyes? And the reason you know it is because every time you talk to them, they're like, and every picture, it's like, and you know that their eyes are probably their best thing, because even on the dating thing, they will zoom in on their eyes. So all you see is their eyes without the rest of the face. But pretty eyes can't carry a beat face. I'm going to need to see how it all comes together. Yeah, what y'all think of him? I mean, here's the thing. All these Smex workers look like just regular guys. Even this guy, I'm not saying he's not attractive, but I see him posing at the angle to get it right. To me, he's giving the tea when you go on a date with someone, not blind date, but when you go on a date with someone and you look at their profile pictures and the whole date while they're talking until the appetizers come, you're listening, but you're looking like, am I being catfish? How the hell you look like this? And you waiting to even see one moment when they look like their pictures. And then they're like, oh, would you like some bread? And they turn their head and you're like, oh, that's what it is. You just got a good angle, because then you finally see it. You know what I'm saying? That's what he's giving. Okay, so what are y'all giving this guy? What's the numbers? What's the numbers? What? It's a pass for me. What's the numbers? What's the numbers? What's the numbers? 2, 9, 7, 6, 9. Y'all are giving this mofo 7s and 9s, but Tony, a good, hardworking Smex worker who may or may not be a mama's boy, but who cares because his mama can cook. You're giving Tony a 3 or 4, and you giving Jake a 7 or a 9. Y'all ain't seeing heaven. Y'all ain't seeing heaven. Y'all not seeing heaven. Literally, I don't know. Listen, no. Oddly enough, though, he does look a little bit like Jonathan Oddie, like in the eyes and the nose. Diddy got a type. And like, it's kind of like if he likes somebody white, they all got a certain look. If he likes somebody Latino or Afro-Latino, they all got a certain look. Oddly enough, where's Diddy's Asian Smex workers? He like Asian women. Where are his Asian male Smex workers? I want to know. Okay, y'all getting 7, 9? What? Hold on. What? No, don't say no. Tissa do not like Tony. Tissa got a man. Tissa do not like Tony. That's not it. But I thought you guys were unnecessarily harsh. I can look at someone and be like, y'all got me explaining. Man, shut up. Anyway, let's move on. I'm starting to explain like, no, you understand. I can look at, shut up. Anyway, right? Okay, listen. Thank you, Sam. Sam said Setters left Tay said Tony was an 8. I would argue 7.58. They said the theater, that's what he looks like. He looks like a theater teacher, 6.5 or 7. Okay, listen, this is too much disparity. I'm going to need y'all, we're going to have to hit the smash or pass, okay? No more numbers for this guy, for the theater teacher. Is it a smash or is it a pass? Come on, let's get it going. Smash, yes. I'll take Tony back. Exactly. Y'all didn't know that I started at the top of the mountain and now we sliding down and y'all mofos are going up. I'm like, what? Anyway, right? What y'all vote for the theater teacher? It's a smash or pass. It's his eyes. His eye. That's why they be putting their eyes in the profile picture. You be talking to them and they be like, yes. Like, okay, so it's his eyes. Okay, fine. Everybody got this person. So what is it? Smash or pass? Smash, smash, smash. Well, he got more smash, but there's a lot of passes. Smash or pass? I see a lot of passes. Pass, 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 pass. Anybody who wants justice for the theater teacher, y'all better start typing in smash. Voting is closing. Voting is closing. That's true. Everybody does look soulless in the eyes, but I think that's the look that people like with their sex workers. I don't think that they want them looking alive or like a human. I think they come to treat you like just a piece of meat. Oh, it's 9:43. I'm gonna have to get to bed soon. Let me get to this stuff. Okay, who do we have next? Who do we have next? We got Johnny. Johnny is based in Los Angeles, traveled to New York and Miami, booked through the agency Cowboys and Angels. All right, guys, let's enter the voting in for Johnny. We're doing 1 through 10. Let's see if we can get a clear winner. If there's no clear consensus, we will move the smash to pass. Okay, so we got Johnny. What y'all think about Johnny? What y'all thinking about Johnny? Sulin Amanda Rodriguez said she would smash all day. I'm not going yet. Hold on, I'm just saying. What y'all think? What y'all think? Out of respect for y'all, I didn't order my DoorDash yet. Out of respect for y'all, thank y'all for buying me dinner. Because I didn't want to disrespect the chat, because some of y'all hate when I get up to get my DoorDash. I guess you guys think I should starve for your entertainment purposes. Anyway, so what are we getting? 1-0. 4B law enforcement said never. You said no? Oh, that's some real stuff. Somebody said poor Cassie. Damn. Pass, 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 pass. Pass. There is a lot of pass. Somebody said only with a blindfold. With a blindfold, you don't know if he got anything that's going to be good enough to be blindfold. Oh, you know what? I want pie. I know what y'all saying. Tissa, I thought you said you were losing weight. And I am, which is why I should reward myself with some yummy pie. Where is it? Okay, so what are we doing? Too eager. No, no, no. Somebody said 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. That's whatever. Let me just say this. This is a very, very bad picture of Johnny. But hear me out. I think the issue with Johnny is he looks like he has cheek implants. Johnny's not ugly, but he has bad cosmetic surgery. He literally has bad cheek implants. He has bad cheek implants. So what's a girl to do? What is a girl to do? Who's next on this? Hold on. Who's next? 1 second. Yeah. 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 He has, I'm looking at his picture on my phone. He has like bad cosmetic surgery right here. That's why his face is bulging like that. He literally has bad cosmetic surgery. Okay. All right. So he looks like he's arrogant. No, he looks so Dominicano. But you're black. No, it's not the same. It's not the same. He's giving that. He's giving that. He's giving that. Okay. Somebody said, can we get Tony back? I told y'all I started at the top of the mountain. Y'all ain't want to believe it. Even though honestly, he just has bad plastic surgery. And he loves the look of like, even though we think it's bad, he loves having the cheekbone. So every picture, he wants you to see that cheekbone popping. And we're just like, all right. Yes, poor Cassie. Who's next on Diddy Smacks? He ate that. He ate it. He ate it. He ate it all the way up. Next up on the Diddy and Cassie Smex worker addiction, we have Jonathan M. Effinati. Baby, we got Jonathan M. Effinati. What y'all giving Jonathan? Ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube netizens, get in here. What y'all giving Jonathan M. Effinati? I need 1 through 10s and I need you to line them up. Listen, he ate it. He ate it all the way up. Which one is it? Which one is it? Somebody giving Jonathan Adi a 10. This is a bad picture. well, is it a bad picture? Is this is the way? That's the thing when you don't know someone, you're like, is this a bad picture? Or is this the way you really look? I need to know. What y'all think? What do y'all think? Hold on, y'all. What do y'all think? I really honestly need to know. I'm gonna look. Zero. You guys are giving Jonathan Adi zero. You guys, he launched my channel. Give him some pity votes. A 2, 3, a triple pass. No, Jonathan Adi. Y'all you guys are a tough crowd for sure. Y'all a tough crowd. Okay. House of Wild, you said 8 and smash all day. You said 8. You give him an 8 and smash. See, y'all didn't see Jonathan Adi when he was in his prime. When he was ripped up, personal trainer, had that bald head. This is a bad picture of Jonathan Adi. We've given him a 10 just because he ate it all the way up, and he was the first person to tell us about Cassie and Diddy. We're going to have to give him a 10, right? You said, nah, his face is silly. Okay. All right, we gotta move on. We got respect for Jonathan Adi. Let's go to the next person. What are we doing? Jules. This is the Jules that Diddy was always like, you want me to go get Jules? Listen, again, let me be fair. None of these men are actually ugly. I just thought that they would be on some supermodel stuff if you pay them for escorts. You feel what I'm saying? It makes me think, was he getting foreign people? Was he actually getting foreign people? Oh, Doree Angel said, hell yes. Doree Angel said, hell yes, at 10 all the way. What? Okay, what y'all doing? I'm going to need y'all to do 1 through 10. Smash or pass 1 through 10. Smash or pass 1 through 10. You got 30. I'm reading these 5 super chats, and then the voting is closing, and so you better vote for your fave. Listen. House of Wild said, even if you end up if you ever end up in Georgia doing coverage of something, let me know. We need to link up for real. Okay, House of Wild. Kelly Christie Chris to do said, I appreciate your coverage. Thank you. Keep 48. Thank you so much for the super chat. Overtime articles at Tissa, you're amazing. Thanks for all that you do. House of Wild said, not paying, but definitely smash. You do it for free. You throw a flag over their face and say you did it for your country. I know that's right. Ram said, cotton candy, sweetie, go. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. Cotton candy, roll. Let me see the Tootsie Roll. Andrea, thank you so much for the super chat. And thank you for this being your first super chat live stream. Mike said, have you seen the movie called This Film Is Not Yet Rated about the MPAA, their secrets? It discusses the Hollywood party in 1921 where the actress died. No, I should watch that. Near the end, you see Clive Davis in the Six Powers. Also, Desiree, hold on, y'all. Where am I? Desiree, I'm going to watch it though. Thank you so much, Mike. Desiree Deershaw, thank you so much for the super chat. Kim Marie Norman said, lol, Tissa, this should be a spinoff show. I know that's right. Jalila O said, I love you, Tissa. You be cracking me up. I'm a new day one subscriber, my first time sending a super chat. Oh, thank you so much, Jalila. Pamela Narciso said, what happened to the BBCs? He is cute. I think, well, let me tell y'all something. For any of you guys holding out a vote because you want the BBCs, apparently everybody on the screen is a BBC because that's what Diddy wants. Stacey said, he looks too dangerous for my treasure box. Carr said, ears and eyebrows like Ernie. Laura Smith said, I'm crying. You are funny. Jada, Jim, and I. What's up, twin? Where have you been? Usher. A lot about. Oh, he does look like Usher. He does look like Usher. Oh my God. Greg was the one that looked like Usher, right? Dr. Nikki MPW protocol said, I don't trust men without facial hair. Really? I don't either. I trust him, but I always date men with facial hair. Doree Angel said, Greg is an extra in Snowfall. Exactly. Jersey Rick said, is he related to Babyface? He does look like it. Joey Noodle said, Tissa, you told a story where you lost your hair in the ocean when you were on vacation and you put it back on your head, had me laughing out loud. I still think about that story. Thank you for everything. Yes, if you guys don't know, my sister, I was going on vacation and my sister told me, and I was doing just like a clip-in, right? Because y'all know I don't like combing my hair, right? And I had like a little clip and wig, and my sister kept saying like, "Yo," it was Costa Rica. They was like, "Yo, you need to sew it down. You need to sew it down." I was like, "I don't need to sew it down. It's cool. I'm not even getting into the ocean. I don't need to." Anyway, we were in Costa Rica. This wave like flipped me, literally flipped me, and all I knew when I went into the wave was, and I literally felt that my wig is off. But God was on my side because as I raised my head up to be like, no, all of a sudden I felt it because this was like Virgin Remy, and not bullshit Virgin Remy, but literally they cut it off somebody's Cambodian's head. And I grabbed it and literally I plopped it on my head like a dead, I plopped it on my head like a dead octopus and literally ran from the ocean and literally got to the shore. I wasn't that far in the ocean. I was right by the shore and ran. And I think I hid behind like a mango tree or something, whatever those trees be, by the ocean. And I remember the guy that I was there because he flew me out was like, "Are you okay?" And I know he saw it, but that's the thing. My parents raised me to be like, I have nothing to be ashamed about. And I literally just that quick disassociated and came out with like sand in the wig, hanging off to the side, and like really went and just sat on the lounge chair and was just chilling, right? And all his friends and family were around and they were looking like, what the hell? What the helly? What the Holly Berry? And on top of that, some of his family, they were there. Did they live there or were they visiting? They might have lived there. Anyway, some of his family were no. They weren't his family. So he knew the owners of the resort that we were staying at was like his really good friends. So that night they invited us out to dinner with the owner's wife and the two cute kids. They were also on the beach with us. One was like 11, the other one was like 8 or 9, and they invited me on the thing. And the whole time I was at dinner, the kids, because I tried to get like the thing back together. Because and then I still was like, I don't have any conditioner. I don't have any gel. I can't do a wash and go. The kids, why I was sitting there trying to eat, were like, but what does your real hair look like? Can we see underneath? Does that hurt? And the whole dinner, those little kids were just trying to get under and be like, and to see what my hair actually looked like. It was a fun night. It's one of my funnest memories. Mitra 1776 said he looked like Timo Babyface. House of Wild said Jake looking like he could do everything to me. Oh, you like Jake. House of Wild said justice for Tony. That's right. Ali said they're all okay, but Tony truly won in retrospect. See? You ain't on and on it seem to go, but you don't know what you got till it's gone. Mitra said his nose is huge. He looks like Squidward. Pyrex, I think y'all talking about Jonathan Adi. Pyrex Pa, what if Jonathan Adi is in detention right now looking at this? Y'all ain't ish. Pyrex Pa said, I heard if you look a woman in the eyes, they like that. He kind of looks like a Hallmark movie, small town tow truck driver love interest. You ate that. You ate that. You ate that, Pyrex. Jay Kittle said, great work and thank you for your work. Jensen Baby 77, thank you for the work. Tinka said the cream is Proco Milk Cream. Oh, which delays. Oh, okay. Mike Shift VR said, have you also seen Blink Twice? Yes, I did, by Zoe Kravitz. It's 100% about Diddy. And again, this film is not yet rated. I'm going to watch it by Netflix, by Kirby Dick 1921, Hollywood Party Death, Clive Davis, and the 6 MPAA. Thanks, Tissa. Elaine Bell, welcome to the Channel Tells. I'm almost done with these super chats. Give me 1 second because we got 2 more people. SS said, Johnny reminds me of Dwight Eubanks from The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Johnny reminds me of Dwight Eubanks. Who is Dwight? Oh, he does look like Dwight. Okay, got you. Cozy Joe said, you have me crying, laughing. You have become funnier, wittier, and even more intelligent and creative. I pray for your safety, health, and well-being daily. Thank you so much, Cozy Joe. And thanks for being a member for 9 months. Yolanda Travis said, it's the pic. He looks like he's in pain. Must have just finished with Diddy. I'm just saying. House of Glam. You said, here's a little something to add to. Jamie, you have to send me money. Thank you. Here's a little something to add to your stash for your hair, and courtroom looks. Jamie's like, girl, get a human hair wig. Leave that synthetic alone. Never. Almost done with the super chats. Kay Michelle said, oh, you know what? Let me read the super chats while you move on to the next person. Let's move on to the next guy. So what's Jules getting? What is Jules getting? I need to see the ratings. I need to see the ratings. I need to see the ratings. All right. So y'all are saying that Jules is a solid 5. Listen. Who said Jules is a solid 5? Okay, let's get back into who do we have next? Who do we have now? We have unidentified. We have where are they getting these pictures from? Where are they getting these pictures from? Why does everybody look like dangerous, drugged out, or scared? Okay, listen. What y'all doing? Smash or no? 1 to 10. Rate 1 to 10. I want honest ratings of 1 to 10. What y'all doing? Rate them 1 to 10. Now, here's the thing. On first glance, I said, oh, but then when I look closer, I said, I don't know. I don't like people that are dead in the eyes. He looks like he's tortured. All of them look like they're tortured. Where are the feds getting these from? I guess they want everybody to know that working with Diddy was hell in a hand basket. I guess they want everybody to know. Oh, also, K. Michelle said, thank you for all your hard work. Keep voting. I'm about to read it in a second. I'm just getting through these super chats. Come on, 1 through 10, 1 through 10. We are having a hot or not Diddy freak off worker edition. K. Michelle said, thank you for all your hard work, Tissa. All the false information out there. Happy there's an air in the court we can trust. The truth shall overcome. Thank you. House of Wild said 8 and you smash all day. Jay Keto, thank you so much. Hattorius said, did I walk in the wrong room? You might have, Hattorius. Alain Bell, thank you so much for the super chat. Listen, the Diddy trial is so dark. Can we have some fun? Jesus Christ. House of Wild said, like I said, I love a ball head. We know you do. And you like those ears as handlebars. House of Wild. Dory Angel said, 10 for Audie only, though. Jules is a Timo Kobe Bell. Allison on YouTube, thank you for the super chat. Said, thank you for your coverage of this case. You're beautiful, intelligent, and funny. Yes, let's have some fun, y'all. Natural Beauty said, this is what Cassie had to choose from. I know. That's how you know she was under Diddy's control. Because let me tell y'all something. To your point, Natural Beauty, the prosecutors right here, from what we see, should know. What's the thing? This is how we know that Cassie was completely under Diddy's control. Now, again, let's be real. None of these men are ugly at all, right? However, when Cassie was left to her own devices, she got Alex fine. That's all I'm saying. When Cassie was left to her own devices, she got Alex fine. So, and when Diddy was in control, these are the people he got. Let's see what the chat is looking like. What y'all voting on this man? Hold on. What y'all voting on this man? You're getting 4, 4, 4. Wait, there's too many. So I see 7s, 8s, 9s, 10s, but I see 2s and 3. Okay, listen. Hold on. We're going to have to take this into the tiebreaker. Smash or somebody said, Liz Legend said you want a 9. Okay, we're going to have to do smash or pass. Everything's all over the place. We can't get a medium. Smash or pass. You don't get to vote 5, 4, 3. No. Is it a yes or no? A smash or a pass? You literally have how long before, well, listen, smash or pass. That's all we got. Smash, exactly. When Cassie was left to her own devices, she got Michael B. Jordan. And when Cassie was left to her own devices, she got Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi, when he's not trying to look like an albino leprechaun beaver, is not ugly. Okay, so what y'all got? Smash. Oh, we got a lot of smashes. We got a lot of smash. We got a lot of smash. We got a lot of smashes. Oh my God, is this the first universal smash? Is this universal smash? I see some passes, but the passes are coming out. The passes are like, not on my watch. You ain't doing this to us. Also, Melissa Reinhauser's Rafe Hanser said, confused what qualified these men. Large tools, I think it's what it is. I think it's BBC. Also, don't forget that Diddy didn't like people using protection. Maybe they were the only ones that wouldn't use protection. Super Christina said, you're going to be a household name someday, Miss T. Oh, thank you, Super Christina. House of Wild said, I needed this today. This is too funny. Love you. Bossosaurus. What's up, Bossosaurus? Bossosaurus 20 said, Tissa, my boyfriend and I only come to you for the tea. You're so amazing. Thank you for being the best girl. Oh, thank you. Robin Lambert said, do you think Phil Pines will testify? Love you, girl. Maybe actually. We'll talk about that in a second. Juana Thambia said Philip Michael Thomas. He had a wishing. Oh, House of Wild said sending a CA from C Wild. Thank you so much. Philip Michael Thomas. Who's Philip Michael Thomas? I know you lying. I know you lying, Katwana. Also, Dr. Nikki MP Proctor said all these guys work for UPS. House of Wall said, is your CA taking payments? Sometimes when I get flooded with payments on Cash App, they shut me down for the night because they think I'm money laundering. Who would be money laundering pennies? Anyway, Cash App get on my nerves. Anyway, Jay Cato said, Jules looks like the quarterback from the game. Also, oh wait, who's this? Dr. Nikki MPW Proctor said, this dude has a thyrogram problem. Look at his neck. Is that what it means when your neck is really thick like that? Also, Honduran Chick 76 says, Jules is from the old HBO show Gigolo. He had bad teeth. And Red 2 Play said, wow, he got all his guys from that reality TV show Gigolos. Ash Arnold, Vin Armani, they were fine back in the day, but they lost touch. Is that what it is? And Becky Golden, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Also, Blade Under Fire, thank you so much for the super chat. And Becky Golden, thank you. And Life is Notorious, thank y'all so much. Okay, so let's get back into this. All right, for the next contestant, who do we have for the next contestant? I need to know. I need to know. Okay, so the next contestant we have is hold on. Who's the next contestant on the thing? Why isn't this moving? Hold on. Okay, so the next contestant we have is, all right, we get into the end. Mm, mm, mm. He's also unidentified. Again, I hope these people are not just living in the closet because Jersey Brick said, stop playing, that's Will Smith. Stop playing, that's Will Smith. Cassandra Hicks said, I love you. Do your thing, girl. And Akira said, do you think they were passing burpees around without telling these people? I don't know. That's the one thing I really don't know. And I don't want to be sued for speaking on somebody's sex life. So here's what I'm saying. I'm not saying I know for a fact that Diddy has burpees. I'm saying I would not be surprised to find out he had burpees or houses in Virginia. All right, you guys, what we got with this person? What do we have? Diddy does love bald guys. What do you rank him? 1 to 10. 1 to 10. I need honest rankings. 1 through 10. 1 through 10. 1 through 10. Wait, y'all ranking him a 2? Y'all gave Jules 7, 8s, and 9s, and y'all gave Rico Suave, and y'all giving him 2s. Throw y'all out. Okay, that's better. I'm getting 8s and 9s. I think Diddy liked bald heads because he liked the way the baby oil looked glistening, right? No, this guy has really good features. Okay, so this is better. So he's getting a lot of 9s. He's getting 5s, 7s. Somebody said so gay. Diddy was like, did someone say? Right? That's the way Diddy like them. They got to be bi. He likes bald men. Oh, wait. Y'all, fan theory. Diddy loves bald men. Okay, so this guy has the highest rating so far. Diddy loves bald men. Do you think that's why he was obsessed with Tupac? If Diddy liked bald men, and Diddy liked dark-skinned men, and Diddy liked BBC men, Tupac was right up his alley. Diddy, that's why Diddy was always going to war with Tupac. That's why Diddy was always going to war with Tupac. He probably had a crush on Tupac. He probably had a crush on Tupac. Somebody said a 4, but he needed to moisturize his lips. I agree. Okay, so this is the clear winner. This is the clear winner for everybody. It's the clear winner. Miss Purdy said, this one is handsome. He has nice features. I'll give him that. But listen, so does Johnny. And so does Jonathan Nadi because he launched the channel. Super Chef Ty said, I watched Ash on the Shore before he appeared to be an acting lover, to be a escort. The rugs made him spaz out. He played in Gigolos. Now I gotta watch Gigolos. I'm genuinely curious about what it is. Imagine the fact that Diddy was watching TV shows and then making Cassie chase them down. Vanessa said bald heads reminds Diddy of the peen peen. Let me tell you something. I honestly believe this is why Diddy had such a thing with Tupac. Okay, who's this guy? This guy just looks like his friends and family don't know what he up to. The prosecution doxed him. Okay, listen. We are almost done. We just have 2 more contestants. We are playing the hot or not version of Diddy Smex Working. Smash or pass Diddy Smex Worker editions. Vanessa said bald heads reminds Diddy of Peen Peen. And also, AS said he looks like Joe on crack. He does look like a young Joe. He does look like a young Joe Exotic. Does he not? Does he not? Also, House of Wild said, "Love you and your personality. I wish I could sing more. You deserve it." Oh my God, House of Wild. Oh my God, y'all. Thank you for blessing me. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, thank y'all so much for being so generous. House of Wild, Sarah, everybody, thank you so much for blessing me. Y'all definitely helping me fund this trip. Thank y'all. S. Hill and I might stay till the end of the trial. S. Hill and Associates said, now I see why they needed to be super high on rugs. They ugly. Acid Hill would have been like, if she was, what made you finally leave Diddy? Was it the rugs? Was it the abuse? You would have been sitting there like, I just couldn't pick the people he was picking out of the catalog. I thought we were going to have like Victoria's Secret men's edition. I don't know what happened. Okay, so what are y'all feeling? Did y'all rate him? Hold on, what are you rating the new boy? Let's see. Listen, how many were there? Hundreds, but these are the ones that they could actually like prove through text messages and track down and get to testify, and that would cooperate. That's how many there was. That's how many there was. All right. What are we with this guy? What are we with this guy? Right? What this guy looks like? This guy looks like he wouldn't rob you, but he looks like he would be sleeping with your mom at the same time. He looks like you walk in and he'd be smoking meth with your mama, and you'd be like, "Mom's on drugs." Time on, I'm your new stepdaddy. Come here and give stepdaddy a kiss. Again, are these mugshots? I'm not even joking. Why does everybody look so dejected? What is wrong? Okay, we're almost done. We are what? How is he a bleach blonde? Is this his natural hair color? Because his natural hair color, no. He looks like a bad bleach blonde. Dye your hair red. You have you have the complexion for red hair. Okay? Most people, or at least black people, but like dye your hair red, dye your beard red with Just for Men and put some red in. And I don't mean strawberry blonde, baby. You need to be bright red like a leprechaun. Luck of the Irish, copper waves just shining. What no. Is this his natural hair color, or is he dyeing it that color? Ew, no. I don't know why the hair all of them. Wait, why are they all sitting there looking like that? Who took these pictures? Why is his hair this color? You cannot be that pale and have gold hair. Dye your shit red, like a nice deep auburn. Let it contrast with your complexion. You'll get some brown skin girl that loves like red hair. Like, what is the problem? Oh my God. Oh, wait, you guys. Oh my God. Chris, thank you for the payment. Chris, stop. Oh my God. Chris, listen, I'm making Chris Wild the honorary tattletale of the month. Thank you so much. Okay. But Chris's payments, Chris, your payment won't go through because I've reached my limit for Cash App. Angel Knight, thank you so much for the Cash App. Listen, what are y'all rating him? Come on, let's hear it. What are y'all rating him? What are y'all rating? Chris Walt, thank you for attempting to send a Cash App. Angel Knight, thank you for the Cash App. Big Rob from Group Home, Charlene Willer, Irene, Kathy Vogue, LeRon, Deborah Edwards, Autumn Ray, Dante Javon Pitt Sr., Robin Silver, Merriweather. I'm reading my Cash Apps for the last month. Pinky Blackmon, Edward Feinstein, thank you. Lloyd J. Diggs, thank you. Shelly Wolf, Deanna Armstead, Deanna Little, Meredith, Gina Cooper, thank you. Some of these got canceled because Cash App has a limit to how much I can receive. They think I'm trying to embezzle money. Do you not know if I was funding an organization, there would be billions in my Cash App and I would be going through PayPal? Stop playing. Chelsea Small, thank you so much. Shawana, Big Rob again, thank you. Oh, you sent me a new one because it got canceled. Okay. Andretta Wiggins, Latonya Black, Sharice Glimmer, James Bloor, Shelly Akey, Velma, Lillian Wadowski, Sierra Hawkins, Dante Javon Pitt Jr., Roberts, Vanessa Glaster, Hattie Lewis. Oh, wait. Somebody said, do you think the pictures look like that because those are the pics the agency put? Why would the escort agency pick these pictures, Jamie? Would you swipe left on this one and you got to give 5 bands, 6 bands? No, baby. I'm trying to do you a favor. Dye your hair dark auburn. Yeah. No, I think it's the styling with this one. Somebody said he needs to see the body. I assume since they're all escorts, did he like them buff and he liked them big? So you don't even got to see that. Somebody said maybe Diddy picked men like that on purpose. Maybe. Vanessa Glaster, Hattie Lewis, Pinky Blackman, Aretha, Lady T Mac, Aronica Cook, Deborah Edwards, Kim, Cynthia Hart, Brandy Epps, Danielle Foster, Stephanie M. Thompson, Rosie Harris, Misha Flores, Shonda, Francine Lieva. Yes, I didn't get these all in this thing. This is for the last month. It just occurred to me I should be reading my cash apps. Doree Myers Jones, Francine Lieva, Robin Silver Merriweather, Auntie DC, Andrea Blank, Trevor Francis, Big Rob again. Thank you so much. Oh, Philip. Tara Hollander, thank you so much. Andrea Purcell, of course, Ayana, Andrea Purcell, GTWMS, Brazil Wood and Park, and Don Hell Jr. Okay, thank y'all. That was my cash apps for the year. I hope you guys are watching this live. If you sent me a cash app in the last year, I truly appreciate you guys. Okay, we got one more contestant. SS said he looks like Kurt Russell from the movie Captain Ron. Have you guys ever seen a movie called Overboard? It's like an 80s classic movie with Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell. I was watching it the other day. It's a movie they fell in love. It's actually really funny. House of Wild, thank you so much. Said, I hope you're able and willing to stay the whole trial. We need you there. Thank you so much. Akira said it wasn't their looks that got them selected. I guess not. Maybe he asked for pictures. They measured it 9-inch. He was in the 9-inch section. Charlie said, thank you so much for the super chat. Wait, thank you for the super chat. And thank you for making the first one a live stream. Extreme said, he's a ginger, but they all look like passport pics. House of Wild said, that's why I sent the 100 on here. Oh, thank you so much, House of Wild. And also Jay Kettle, welcome to the Tattle Tales family. Okay, y'all. All right, so most of y'all are passing on this one. Again, what? Last one. We have the very last one. You guys, we're going to have to make this count. This is the hot or not super chat edition. I can already tell nobody in his family knows what he's up to. This is the hot or not super chat edition. This is the hot or not super chat edition. Hot or not, you don't got to send a super chat, but listen, hot or not. You guys, the polls are closing in 30 seconds. 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Rank it. He's kind of reminds you of Alex Fine if you change his haircut. Who's it? You said the guy with the gold hair reminded you of Alex. I know you MFing line. I've seen Alex Fine in person. I know why Diddy can't stand Alex. Stop it. You better stop. Cassie and Alex really are that couple. Okay, where we at? You got 30 seconds. Do you know you have 30 seconds? 30 seconds to finish it. What y'all doing? What are y'all doing? House of Wild said, I'll give it a couple days and try it again. Oh, thank you, House of Wild. I really appreciate all your generous gifts, House of Wild. I appreciate you being so generous, but I appreciate you just being here too, okay? So you don't have to go out your way and try to send it in a couple of days, baby. I'm glad that you are here. So what are we doing? How 1 to 10. 1 to 10. What are we doing? I see some ones. Y'all ain't ish. I see some sevens. Somebody said 20. Oh, Jeremiah said 20. Somebody said pass. Another person said big neck is my favorite. Somebody said I've noticed a trend in the cupboard lips. What are cupboard lips? Somebody said he kind of looks like a druggie. I think he looks like he's active. Where did they get these pics? I want to know. Okay, how about this? Since y'all can't decide, do smash or pass. Do the smash or pass. House of Wild said the last one looks like he is rough. You said smash. He looks like he like it rough. Also, Dream 86M said, what the hell? What the helly? What the helly berry? What the LeBron brain helly? Yana, Yana, is it a smash or a pass? We getting passes. We getting passes. You said big one. I'm looking for rebellion in finance. 6'5", blue eyes, thick thighs, save lives. Okay. All right, y'all. Listen, I got to get out of here because I have to get ready for trial tomorrow. It was so fun cutting up with y'all. Listen, I'm going to be live in the morning. Oh, also, start checking my Snapchat. If you are on Snapchat, I actually do get ready with me to go to the Diddy trial, and I actually talk in the car for the Diddy trial on the way and back. Hit me up on Snapchat. Also, Eddie Saffron said, I just got here. So sorry if you already covered this, but have they located victim 3 who was set to testify but is missing according to news articles? It's Gina, according to Judge Aaron and all the clues he gave. I'm going to talk about that in a different video. It is unclear whether, well, they've located her, but it's unclear whether they're going to make her testify because she might actually give some shit that's pro Diddy. But Fane Colin said he looks like he went to rehab and just got home, face sunken in. Yuck. By the way, sending you some Zoe love and good vibes, Sherry. Thank you for finding Colin. I appreciate this. Valori Sanders said, thank you for all the great reporting while making time to laugh too. We got to laugh. Also, House of Wild said, I want to bless someone that has gained my trust and it's boots on the ground. Oh, thank you, House of Wild. And also, Rochelle Muhammad said, you're hilarious. Thank you so much. Anyway, you guys, let me get out of here and get ready so I'm actually on time tomorrow for court. I will talk to y'all later. All right. Bye, everybody. Bye.